dilemma. Like even I, as a member of parliament, sometimes just wonder why my colleagues cannot see how powerful the institution of parliament would become if we just stayed true to the oath of office that we took. But the truth of the matter is that this constitution, there are people who have challenges with it, that they didn't believe in independent institutions, so they have tried their most to make sure that you cripple or compromise these institutions so much that they can't function in the way that they were designed to function. It started with the first team to implement this constitution in 2013, and I remember members of the National Assembly who were elected on the then Jubilee Party, and you remember the story of the tyranny of numbers.
Yes. And
people imagining that you are in parliament to defend the political party on which you were elected.
Yeah.
That is not what the framers of this constitution envisaged.
True.
They envisaged that parliament as an institution would oversight both the county and national governments. But then you get to 2013, and first of all, we end up with a leadership that did not believe in this constitution. It is on record that people like William Ruto were against this constitution. And therefore, if it is something that he didn't believe in from the start, there is no way you expect him to actively make sure that it works. In fact, they try to find ways in which to make sure that this constitution does not work. So members of the National Assembly have neutered all the oversight mechanisms that were woven into our constitution. You remember the incident where Anwar Guru was supposed to be impeached as a cabinet secretary following the NYS scandal. Then this mythical Inturi, who's now making noise here, disappeared somewhere in a hotel in Naivasha.
Just disappeared.
You know, this guy disappeared.
And
made sure that
she took on lighter duties.
And she took on lighter duties, and the rest, as they say, is history. Yeah, so that is part of the problem. And we have come from that situation to a place whereby members of the National Assembly who are elected on the president's party feel that their job there is to protect their president, Kenya Kwanza, is that we have not had the president defending devolution. In fact, he is an enemy of devolution when he stands up and says, leave it to me. Yeah, that is not what the constitution says. He has national roads to deal with. Na zimemshinda. So awache governors wafanye county roads as required by the constitution. Number two, the leader of majority in the National Assembly, Kimani Ichung'wah, has said nothing. Has said nothing at all in defense of devolution. In fact, he, all the time when he rises on the floor of the House, he wants to characterize the governors as the problem with devolution. But Mark, if you interact with these issues, I'm telling you this country is in a problem. And I am convinced that if we don't sort out national leadership, it doesn't matter what these people are doing here at the county level. We will always struggle. Because the people at the helm, the top, if they don't believe in devolution, do you know, Mark, we say, okay, we have passed the Division of Revenue Bill. It says Nairobi County is going to get 20 billion Kenya shillings. So the county governor has to start preparing a budget based on what the Senate has passed, right?
Yes.
But that money never, ever gets to the counties in time. We pass something called a disbursement schedule. A disbursement schedule is supposed to say, every single month, county government of Nairobi will receive 1.2 billion Kenya shillings. The National Treasury never follows that disbursement schedule. So why do we pass these things? You know? Then you see it and you rack up a lot of pending bills. It is impossible for counties to plan.
To operate.
You know, to operate.
So,
if you don't get a person who actually believes in devolution in the national government at the top, then nothing is going to happen. And clearly, William Ruto is not the right person because he's saying he wants to take away